back in the nearly 35 years ago or so, I took a culinary arts class, and I needed something to put all my tools in. And as a toolkit, we had my apron in here, knives and stuff for going on the bus and that sort of thing. And that was a very useful way to organize things. And I think my brother may have got some inspiration from that. But soon after that, he made a first aid kit, and this was really a useful inspiration to me. It's really handy to have something in a satchel like this. And but more recently, there were these four ladies, and they were going out to eat at a restaurant. Three of them were meeting a fourth lady at the restaurant, and one of the ladies getting out of the car, one of the three, fell, broke her arm, blood was spurting out. One of the other ladies was on the phone with 911, and another lady was trying to assist her on the ground, but she was in a walker, and it was difficult for her. And then the fourth lady inside the restaurant rushed out and jumped in the situation and realized that blood was spurting out and put pressure on the wound to stop the bleeding until the paramedics could arrive. Anyways, I was very impressed with how they handled the situation, and I wanted to do something for them, so I went and got kind of as a gag gift, but a sense of humor, but a first aid kit for their car. And I remember these bleed stop technology, I think, was developed for the military, for soldiers. It helps to stop the bleeding in an emergency, so I make that a lot better by putting that in with the kit. But in looking at kits, I realized how complicated they were all. Everybody's cramming everything into kits, a lot of Band-Aids and all that sort of stuff. In my own experience, when you need a first aid kit, it's hard to find a Band-Aid because there's so much clutter inside. And so the whole idea is to organize a first aid kit. And that's where I started doing research and looking at everything. And I realized you got four basic concerns: stop the bleeding, clean the wound, bandage it, and then tape. And you may need tape as an accessory. And then everything else is optional. And as far as, you can have a lot of accessories, but you need one basic area where you address those four major concerns, and you need quick access. And having all that other stuff in the same space is a hindrance more than a help. And you do need things like eye wash, and for different types of emergencies, if there's a problem with the eye, or if you have a burn situation.